October of 2021, I got COVID, and I was in the middle of a high-stakes meeting with a client in a trade secret litigation matter. And a partner with whom I've worked for the better part of 15 years called me the next day. It was a Saturday, and he said, "Josh, I'm really worried about you. You weren't making sense yesterday. I have never seen you off your A game. I don't know what it is, but please go see a doctor as soon as possible." Because of how I was feeling, I made a beeline right to the ER, and I was diagnosed with COVID pneumonia. It was terrifying every single day. Usually it would begin with the tremors and excruciating pain beneath my legs. And I knew that at that point in my day, usually in the afternoon, it was time to head home as quickly as possible because my day was over. I would go home and I would get in bed and just pray that what I knew would be an inevitable attack wouldn't occur, but it always occurred. The only thing that I found that helped was an ice bath. And so I bought an ice machine. I put it next to my tub in our bathroom. And when the attack would hit, I would scream into my sleeve so my kids wouldn't hear. And either my wife would help me or I would army crawl to the tub and I would sort of flop myself in. Attention, memory, people skills, executive function, brain speed, navigation, all of these things were impacted. I had never experienced anything like it in my life. And when you're the COO of a company with 75 employees and you have to be on your A game, as my partner had foreshadowed, it was hard. As time wore on, I just became more and more discouraged, more and more depressed. Eventually, I actually explored the idea, notwithstanding the fact that I have 5 kids, of euthanizing myself because I couldn't bear the torture that came and visited me every day. I was introduced to Shia Fradi. I talked with him over Zoom. He told me in his way, "Josh, what you need is a pit stop. You're a Formula One driver. You need a pit stop. You need to pull in, allow my team, just like in a Formula One race, to go around the car, to fix the car, and to get you back in the race as soon as possible." I am at the peak of my career as a business lawyer. I'm at the peak of my career as a business executive. I didn't know how I would take 12 weeks off in order to have this pit stop that Shia Fradi described. I got to the Aviv clinic, and what I encountered in that broken state was a culture and a people who are passionate about what happens here. I did the pre-assessment, and the resulting brain scan that they showed me for the first time illustrated objectively verifiable evidence that I wasn't losing my mind, or rather I was losing my brain because of the virus. I gave everything I could to this program. This program combines enhanced medicine, leveraging science that won the Nobel Prize in October of 2019. It also leverages personalized medicine. I've got my functionality back. Those areas that were lost to me have come back. I no longer have nerve pain. It's gone. No attacks. My torturer has been banished. I no longer have tremors. My cognitive abilities have been restored. When I left and I came here to the Aviv program, the last thing that I did was tuck my 7-year-old into bed. And as she wept, knowing that I'd be gone for 3 months, she said, "Dad, make sure those people blow all that fog out of your head." And I said, "I will, and I'll give it everything I have." People don't know about this place. They don't know why they're suffering or how long it will go on. We have to change that. And these folks here are inspired to help take away the suffering, the loss of our talents, our abilities. And now my kids have their dad back. My kids wear Aviv swag proudly to school. They're so happy for what this place has done. I was in big trouble. I'm back though. I'm out of the blackness of the darkness. The belly of the whale and the hero's journey is past, and I have returned home.